It's like I'm in kindergarten, but it's kindergarten for baby geniuses. I'm really nervous. Viv the Builder, can we fix it? Viv the Builder, yes we can. I hope. Hi, I'm Vivian, and today I'm going to be redoing my vanity space. I'm really excited. I just moved into a new apartment. I really love it. I have so much more space, and I have a vanity mirror that is currently on the floor, looking ratchet. I moved here, and as a total Gemini, I just kind of got rid of a lot of stuff, including almost all of my furniture. So I have nowhere to put my vanity mirror or really to do my makeup. I love doing my makeup so much. I also love the vanity space because I will sit and do my makeup and play with my hair while I'm on Instagram or on social media, while I'm FaceTiming my friends and family, while I'm eating, while I'm avoiding work because I love to procrastinate, hashtag Gemini. I kind of live my life there because makeup is one of my favorite things. My priorities are a comfortable chair, a spacious tabletop, and organizers. As far as style and design, I like a lot of different things. Hollywood glam, but also ethereal and fairy tale, chic and feminine, you know, just soft. Everything I've just said, I don't know how to make that myself. I don't know how to design it. I'm happy for someone else to actually do the designing of the space because I know I can handle the assembling of any parts, painting, DIYs. I got that. I'm tired of doing my makeup on the floor. It looks like a hot ass mess. So let's get started.
Hi, I'm Cyn. I have been decorating for over 10 years. I actually started set decorating initially, that's what I have my degree in. And then I started doing DIYs on Instagram. And so now I do design DIYs, mostly apartment friendly.
Knowing that you DIY and craft a lot, it gives me a lot of hope that whatever you pick for me, I'll be able to do. Currently, my space is empty. There's nothing there. That's why my vanity mirror is on the floor. I really want a space that's feminine and classy and sophisticated, but also peaceful, but also comfortable and functional because I have to see everything.
If you don't give everything a home and designate a beautiful way to store it, it'll get all over the place and you will not feel zen in that space at all. It'll just feel like clutter.
I really love like metals, like rose gold, silver.
Yeah.
I like sparkles. I like shine. I love like crystal type, mirror type, reflective stuff.
So here's what I was thinking, and you let me know what you think. I'm really into arches, and they're just super trendy right now and really pretty. So I thought since you're in an apartment and you can't paint, you could do a arch decal in the back. Like a peel-in stick. They're really easy to find. You just cut them with scissors and you just put them right on your wall. Then you'll give your space like a moment. You already have that really beautiful like makeup mirror with the bulbs, a little Hollywood-esque.
Yes,
I would paint that the same color so that it kind of almost looks like it blends into the wall, almost like a built-in. Just gives it more of like a fancier vibe.
You're making me expensive and I'm so here for it, thank you.
Right? And it's not. Those are both so easy to do and super low on cost. Most people think they have to buy like a huge vanity setup, but you don't. You can just get a really beautiful desk that you like, and you kind of just transform that into your vanity area. And since you already have the mirror, you don't need the mirror part. So I would just find a really beautiful, feminine looking desk. If it has drawers, even better, extra places for you to store maybe your hair stuff, the things that maybe you don't want to display all the time. As far as seating, if it's a spot that you sit a lot, you might want a back opposed to an ottoman. But if your space is tight, sometimes you want the ottoman to be able to tuck under the desk so it's not in foot traffic. What do you prefer? What do you think is more the way to go for you?
I think a chair with a back is the best option for me.
The key is, I think, when you organize your vanity is to have a designated area for all of your brushes, for your makeup palettes, and then leave a little area of space where you can have your little moment, you know, where you can put your flowers, where you can, you know, pair it with your favorite candle. I think the key is maybe just keeping things in their spot. So I'm going to send you all the links for everything you need and some directions. And I'm so excited to see what you do.
I'm so excited too. Like, I am going to be a full-on beauty guru influencer vibe. And that's like my wildest dreams. So thank you, Cyn.
You're welcome. I'm excited. I think it's going to look awesome.
So now it's time for me to build the desk, and honestly, like, I'm really hyped. I've never built anything, like really built anything, and I'm kind of feeling like, well, you know, Viv the Builder vibe. a lot of pictures, so it shouldn't be that hard, right? So I have this piece, which is like one of the legs, and this piece, which is another leg. I have the 4 pieces, and I'm supposed to hammer them into these. I'm gonna take one of these. Okay, take 2. I did it. First fail of the evening. I didn't take off the blue sticker. I screwed it in already. Maybe I can just peel it off and like, there, okay, I think I'll do that. Okay, it's coming off. This is the tabletop, and right now it has the blue like protection sticker on, which I'll peel off and show the white, but this is not gonna be an all white table. I've got contact paper. I can't wait to put this on here. I feel like it's gonna be like the thing to really make this me. Oh my God, I love it so much. It looks like this is what heaven would look like. I wanna make sure I have enough to cover the edges and also that it's centered. I want to apply the whole sticker contact sheet on first, and then I'll go back and cut and trim and all that. I'm doing it like this also because I don't want like any air bubbles or anything like that. Oh my gosh, like what? What? This looks so good. On the plus side, I finished my first drawer. I even added the excess contact paper in here. I also ordered these awesome knobs to go with the vanity table. Here's the issue, there are no holes here. I'm not like expert hardware handy person. I don't want to ruin it.
So I actually ended up using super glue gel to get this in place. And I mean, yeah, that's not the funnest part right there, but it'll be solid once it's dry. Now, the table looks amazing. I am so happy with it, but this is clashing heavily. So my next step is definitely going to be to change the black and make it be more in line with this.
Now I have to sand this down. I'm really nervous. I've never sanded anything before. I have gloves on, I have protection for my eyes, and now it's time to sandpaper this baby. Would I ever advise to spray paint in your bedroom? No, that wasn't the best idea I've had in a while. I was a little nervous about spray painting the gold just because I just sandpapered off so much that I just didn't know what it was going to look like. But I'm kind of feeling it because it's kind of like a dusty gold. So this is coat 1. I'm going to do another coat of the gold, a coat of the sealant, and then hopefully that will be enough. But it looks really cool. This is wallpaper, and it's wallpaper that's actually almost like the contact paper I put on the tabletop because you just peel it like a sticker and put it onto the wall, and it comes out like this. I just have commitment issues, so I can't fully commit to painting a wall. I can paint this, which is this, without actually painting my wall. And so basically, I'm gonna put it on, paint it all the paint color I picked out, and then I'm going to like draw an arch and cut it out. I think it's gonna work. No air bubbles allowed. You know, this was so much easier for the other two. I bet it's because I have the camera on, so now it wants to show out and be annoying. Like, can you just cooperate? another idea. Instead of painting first, I think I'm gonna design the arch and then try to paint within it, knowing that I do have some more space just in case I mess up. Let's get to taping. This is the color. I think it'll go with the rest of the stuff, and it's paint that already has primer in it, so I'm just gonna go. And then I have this little rolly thing, so hopefully this will work out. I really love this shade because it's a little bit more muted, which goes better with the whole look. This is definitely easier if you have a little bit more on your little roller. I was going too light and I would still see white, but here I didn't go as light and I see less white. So now it is dry. I have 3 layers of the paint on here. I need to take off the painter's tape. The harder part now is that I have to go and get all these edges. Oh my goodness, edges. It's a weird shape, I'll be honest. Like, I don't know if I was trying to do straight lines or like a big semi. I'm not sure.
I keep taking off more from this side and it looks a little messy, a little cray. This side is freaking perfect and I don't know how to replicate that. It's just so close and so far away at the same time. Oh.
I never thought I would have this. I'm so happy. This is a dream come true. I love everything about this vanity area. I feel so bougie, rich, expensive. This is everything that dreams are made of. I love the combination of the rose gold, the pink, the gold. I love that there's a little bit of metal. Everything about this is so me. It's girly, it's feminine, it's glamorous. And this, I love it so much. I put my brushes in here. I have my perfumes and oils laid out. My mom, my favorite person, she's back here. This is my liquids drawer, so like cream eyeshadows, foundation, stuff like that. This is powders and eyeshadows, so in there I have basically anything that's kind of like powdery. This was a little bit hard, making this go from black to gold, but I am so glad I did because it would have thrown this completely off if it wasn't gold too. The pink accent curvature, that's where I struggled with. I didn't pre-plan it, I just kind of freehanded it. So I want it to be more clean and more neat, so I'm probably gonna do that again. I think the thing that makes me the most proud is that I did all of this myself, and that makes me so happy knowing that I could do it by myself. It makes me appreciate it more. And also, like, you don't have to spend a cajillion dollars to do any of this stuff, and I think that's really important for anyone who's interested in making their space more glamorous and fun.